Hey guys, Scott Football here, back with another video, and today is going to be an update on Stafford Rangers squad news. As in recent week, I am quite behind. Ever since the 5th of September we signed Harry Nathan, I haven't been able to get all these signings in, sadly. I always had the time, I have had the time, it's just been like too tired and stuff to do some of these things. But I'll just give you the update now. Of course, Harry Nathan, of course, because Andy Burns got injured, he joined us for the Matlock game on the 5th of September, but he said he was with us for a month, which means probably the 5th of October. Imagine, I don't know if he'll be there tomorrow or what. Andy Burns is now back here, so we probably won't need Harry Nathan now, but he's been good while he's been there. He has. He did miss 2 games due to international duty, but it wasn't too much of a concern then when Andy Burns came back from injury. Andy Burns was only 3 weeks, so it wasn't too bad. But last season he didn't miss a league game. Last season he didn't. He was very committed player, he is. But here is the updates. Aidan Genus a couple of weeks ago he basically left to pursue an opportunity from elsewhere. No confirmation on where he's gone to. Chris Clements, midfielder, he wasn't that good for us. He didn't really do much. He was too slow, really. So not really a major concern. He's gone to join our rivals, Hensford. He has. I'm quite surprised. I know he's a bit of a downgrade, but imagine Hensford spending that much in the hope of them trying to stay up this season after the poor start they've had to the season. And next one is Darius Smith, joins from Gainsborough Trinity as a 23-year-old defender. Was it for Andy Burns? I'm not sure, but it was for the back line. Must have been some kind of backup, and he's definitely staying with us now. He's permanent. Adam Livingstone, winger. He originally played with the clubs. He played for Clyde in Scotland and Motherwell, but he moved down to England as he relocated to Midlands as he had more opportunities down here. I'm surprised he went to Hensford, really. A 7-day approach. If that's the first time when Tree Pemberton from Macclesfield got a first-day approach, he turned it down and remained loyal to us. The second time he went, but at least Tree Pemberton remained loyal to us until the end of the season. Not many players do that. He didn't get to play when he came in December time because he was injured when he came in. But as soon as he got back up going, he was excellent. Worked his socks off. But if Adam Livingstone, he ain't committed, then just let him go. If he ain't committed. That's Clements and Livingstone both gone to Hensford. They say more money, but personally, Stafford Rangers are the bigger club, and we're higher, and we're top of our league, where Hensford are down the bottom end of their league. But let him go if he's not committed. Next we've got Derek Ubah, who joined last Saturday from Belper Town. He played against us on August Bank Holiday Monday. He was a defender. They've got a lot of big defenders in their back line, they have, tall defenders. When we played them, all they did was sit back for the whole game in the hope of us not scoring, and just both of they just defended for the whole game, and whenever they got their attack was very poor, really, but whenever they had the 2 chances they had, which they actually got, there were 2 headed goals from set piece and they scored them, but overall they weren't a very good team. But we weren't at our best Saturday either. Next one, that has just been announced today, this is why I've done this video today, is John Atherton, he's a striker, has joined us from Rushall Olympic. Looking at his goals at Chasetown, or was it Russell, he only scored 4 goals as a striker, but it doesn't mean he was used as a striker. Because Joey Butlin at Chasetown is used as their main striker. He played originally for Bromsgrove and Chasetown, most recently played for Russell. I imagine at Russell, I can't find that he was probably on the bench all the time. That's why Bromsgrove, Chasetown, Russell, all clubs in the Midlands. But I think Bromsgrove's Worcestershire, but he's obviously a fairly local lad. So Stafford ain't too bad for him, is it? So I do wish Derek Ubah all the best. when he joined us last Saturday. He looked very good. He was a very good player. He looked very good, actually, putting a good performance. It was a good performance all round on Saturday against a very poor Liverpool side who looked like they're going to go down this season. Their attack was very poor and he gave us no threat whatsoever. Special mention to the 20 to 30 of our vans that came down that day with a rail strike on. When I spoke to them, they seemed quite friendly actually. I could tell in the bar their Yorkshire accent. I could tell by their accent. I could. If you look at the game and atmosphere-wise, they didn't sing at all. We outsung them. I'm not gonna say much about our atmosphere because it has been pretty poor. Some of the games like Belper and Radcliffe, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Against Warrington and Marine were class. Bamber Bridge were decent. That was only the first game of the season. And Warrington Town, like I said, were class. And on Saturday, we sung first half, but in the second half, we did quieten down slightly. But at the end of the game, when we were clapping the players, we sang, "We love you, Stafford, we do." I started that one off, and then we sang "We are top of the league," say "We are top of the league." In the first half of the shed end, there was only a couple of singing, probably less than 10 of us singing, but it's better than no people singing. I'll say about 10 to 12 of us all. If we didn't sing, we'll probably get criticism like we did against Radcliffe once. But if we do sing, we'll probably just get people saying it's only a couple of kids and us singing. It wasn't a few kids at all. I think the best thing is to get behind the team. So off that subject now, we face. I think John Atherton will be in selection tomorrow away at Spalding United in the FA Trophy third qualifying round. I'm going as well. It's about a 2-hour, 20-minute drive. It's quite a long distance. There is a rail strike tomorrow, so this is a lot tougher for people. But I still reckon we'll bring about at least 50, I think. To Gainsborough, only about 20 to 30 to Gainsborough. Pretty poor support, but it was a long way with a rail strike on and stuff. And the same tomorrow as well. It's a long drive. Our away sport on average, we have at least 50 to 100 each game. Atherton we had 70 to 80, Gainsborough 20 to 30, Warrington Rhinos midweek about 40 to 50, Matlock around 50. And so the other games that we had, Marsk up at Whitby we had a 20 to 30, and Marsk the same. And last year to FC United brought about 150, and Bamber Bridge 100, and about 150 to Buxton. It could have been 200. And at FC United as well. So we do have a very good away following. I know their average at Spalding is 230, and they got 345 against, or 44 the other day, at home to Hales Owen. But they are a well-supported travelling club. Like I went to Sutton Coldfield with Hales Owen that time. But they were fairly quiet that day. Even one of the Hales Owen fans told me they were quite quiet. Great numbers, poor atmosphere. Sutton Coldfield Royal Band outsung them. So hopefully we haven't got a great record in the FA Cup. The last 4 seasons, Basford 18 to 19, 2018 4-0 defeat. 2019 Sutton Coldfield away, we lost 2-1. 2020 we lost 2-1 sometimes, 1-1 at full time. And penalties, they won overall, we say 2-1. And Bedford last season we lost 3-1. In the last 4 seasons in a row, we have lost all 4, and they've all been away. I knew this one would be away again, but at least it's another day out, a new ground to go to. It's a day out. We'll soon see what the ground's like tomorrow. So I'll see you all in the next one. Premier League predictions for game week 10 will be out later on. So go and check out the recent 2 videos. Go and check out that one as well, and this one later on when they're out. And go and check out the other 2, which I've done recently. You should enjoy them. And if you are new around here, do subscribe to the channel. So basically, do like the video, do subscribe to the channel. If you are new around here, and what content I cover, this is obviously the channel for you. So see you all later, guys. Have a good one. Bye, guys.